gentlemen, the show is about to begin.
I have a bone to pick when it comes to Madden and his selection of pitchers. One by one, they're falling by the wayside thanks to goddamn train stuff.
A lot of things got accomplished. Ohtani,
The Angels lead the goddamn league with injuries again. I am beyond pissed off right now because the only thing I wanted to yell was fuck! Hey, welcome into another episode of the Todd Fox postgame show with your host, Todd Fox. And I have a special friend along for the ride today. What's his name? James in studio, but he's off camera. We got to get you on camera. Let's see if he can squeeze in here real quick. We're here talking, and it's on a delay, so you'll see it in a minute. So we're here on a night where the Angels win 2-0 because SilSeth, Chase SilSeth, came up from AA Trash Pandas and lit a fire under the Angels tonight. When we were talking on the podcast, which we got out a little late, so it's gonna come out either tonight or tomorrow morning. But basically, we were thinking that the Angels would take 3 out of 4 from Oakland, and that they would be these type of games where it was low scoring because Oakland's defense is good. Loreno, the succubus that Grillmaster calls him in right field, makes all the plays. So defensively, they're going to be solid, Oakland, but their batting averages are real low. They don't have Olsen in there to tear us apart and hit grand slams. They don't have Canna to threaten our pitchers like Ohtani and stuff like that. So they're missing some guys. They don't have Sean Manaea. So Oakland is going at us with, at best, Montas. They don't have Bassett, things like that. The Angels are going to have to win these low-scoring games. And credit to SilSeth. I mean, he pitched his ass off tonight. The Angels only needed 2 runs tonight. And you know what? Simba wannabe and Velasquez hit a home run. That was great to see tonight. That added to already a 1-0 lead. But you look at SilSeth tonight, 6 innings pitched. I mean, what more could you want from a guy who's seasoned from the minor leagues to come up and do, maybe a Sandoval, something like that when he first came up. But a guy just pitching for the Trash Pandas and now gets called up?
Man, I'll tell you what, that's great scouting by Perry and his scouts to see what SilSeth can do, and to bring him up from AA like that. I believe Reed Detmers had the same thing. Yeah. And you saw what happened Tuesday, and you're seeing filthy stuff with SilSeth. I believe somebody said SilSeth in the comments.
Yeah.
It was definitely that tonight. Only giving up 1 hit, 4 strikeouts, 81 pitches, 52 for strikes. No ERA.
Mm-hmm.
He walked 2, but only gave up that 1 hit. So it was great to see, man.
It was great to see. And then you look at so he pitches in front of his family, 6 innings pitched for the Trash Pandas, or for the Angels, and he comes through tonight. And then you look at the Angels bullpen. Okay, Loop had a mishap in the 10th inning, but look at his ERA, 1.80, a perfect 7th inning. 8th inning, Tepera allows just a hit, gets a strikeout, 13 pitches thrown, 10 of which were strikes. Same thing for Loop. His ERA is now 2.20. You look at Iglesias, 8th save, 8 out of 8, 1 innings pitched, only 13 pitches as well. So you have 3 pitchers at the back end of that bullpen only throwing a total of 39 pitches for 3 innings, and his ERA now falls to 2.13. So, again, Marsh with a single to shallow to score Rendon, who had 2 hits tonight. Velasquez with a homer, and that's all they needed. The pitching was spectacular tonight. Now, before I get into the comments and everything else like that, be sure to give us a 5-star on the podcast when you get a chance. Like and subscribe to the YouTube. We're going to go back with more Trucker Hat Trivia this Sunday. We're going to have a giveaway for a couple more things coming up here as well. And then one other thing, as far as the lineup tonight, I got to give away the award. I got tipped off to, and I had to make this decision, so might as well just do it right now before we get into more banter with me and James here in a second and some comments.
All right, folks, it's Nacho Night.
So Nacho Night presented by Paul Sereno, the league's worst hitting instructor, as he goes out there, and he actually walked through the dugout the other night, so that was an improvement. But he still is not using the tablets. The tablets are still teaching the kids how to hit. But Rally Chris tried to tell me, hey, 0 for 4 Ohtani, 0 for 4 Trout. let's give it to those two. They could share the helmet nachos by Paul Sereno. What do you think, or do you think you're going to go like what I suggested?
The company way, you go with what Oakland did.
Yeah.
I think if you're a realist, though, you say, well, we didn't get the hits from our power bats.
Mhm.
But I think we'll be company men
Tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see how the doubleheader goes.
Okay. So basically, by being the company men that we are tonight, and the bootlicking house men, we're gonna be Roger Lodge, Halo honks. We're honking our honks right now. We're gonna we're gonna go with Oakland. We'll get the entire hitting production for Oakland. So basically, the starting 9 for Oakland gets a plethora of helmet nachos. They all get their Angels helmet nachos tonight, presented by Paul Sereno. So it is not their night tonight, not nacho night. You want to get into some comments here? You want to read some of these as we go along? If you want to get a little closer, you can pop in there, James, and I'll give my takes on everything. Because we got a lot of people just checking in. Cesar Fernandez says, how do you feel about that W today? Well, Cesar, I love it. The Angels came through tonight with a big-time win. It's good to start the road trip off, especially a 4-game set in 3 days. So that was good. And here's the next one right here.
Stivilis, of course, with her greeting of Rendon sucks. She had a single and
At a double
tonight, and fortunately for her greeting, but that's the way it goes. Light that baby up. SilSeth, J. Cruz mentions. Kevin Campos says you should have a special intro for wins.
You know what, Kevin Campos? We'll shout out to Chase right there. Chase has got to get us a new intro because we went off of last year's disappointment, dude. So that's where that came from.
Looks like the dog days are over in a way.
It might be.
Miguel
says SilSeth is amazing. 6 innings, man. That's incredible for a AA guy.
I'm going to just say first names. Jacob says, let's go. Nate Serrano says the rookie 11th round, what a gem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. And here's the thing about this, guys, is that he was drafted way back in 2021. So this is the first of Perry's guys to make it to the league. He beat out Sam Bachman, who everybody thought was going to be up in September of last year. And now, Bachman's pitching good. What did he do tonight in AAA or AA? Oh, no, you don't have to get off there. Yeah, you can keep it on there. But I know he had a good performance for the Trash Pandas tonight, right? And Lewis says, what is it? Hell yeah, the bullpen is on fire. What do you got there for Chase?
Anyone else hear? They can't hear me, I think.
Oh.
Anyone else hear the background of the broadcast? Now, I thought I heard something, but they had the Pearl Jam concert going across the way at the arena.
Oh.
I don't know how you can hear it outside the arena, but maybe they did the concert outside the arena. I'm not sure. But I thought music was going on during the broadcast.
Well, it was those. Maybe it was confused with those drummer dudes again and those horn players, because that's definitely not Pearl Jam. But Chase SilSeth, Nate says. Yeah. Chase also says
during the game.
During the game, yeah.
Kevin's saying the background music was from the Pearl Jam concert.
Pretty much, yeah.
And then Anthony Gonzalez says, is that hacked next to you? Is that hacker next to you? I guess he meant LOL. Yeah, it's me.
It's James!
I made a new one, so it's James Session 89 at Instagram. So if you want to follow me, you can. Jim Walt says, said it during the Tampa Bay series. Magic is happening right now with our Angels. Let's just hope so. Grillmaster saying, best start I've seen from SilSeth. It's the only start we've seen from SilSeth.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Matt Badingo says, yeah, Chase, the music was coming from my computer. Tyler here says, James, LOL.
Mic not working. That's the first I heard on that.
Probably on this one.
Probably because you're not talking into it. You got to bring it down. If you bring it down more.
Jacob saying, not show night. Grillmaster saying, is the Halo Honk line working? And we'll probably get to that later on.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a little bit.
Chewy says, light that baby up at Halos in the infield.
Hell yeah. Check out Chewy's page, too. He's a cool cat.
Matt saying, Todd, I can't hear the guy next to you. Is his mic on? But what about now in the comments?
Yeah, might sound better now. I don't know. Light that baby up, Mate says. Let's jump up here to another one.
Jim Waltz saying, loved Gooby's comment tonight. 17,000 in attendance tonight in Oakland. Less than 10,000 for their Tampa Bay series, that's bad. Las Vegas Ace, perhaps. And it's one of those things where it's inevitable. They just have to get the money right and the right land in Las Vegas and the right loans to get it done.
Yeah.
The thing I'm kind of worrying about is, well, they have a great fan base in Oakland.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to have that in Las Vegas. You're just going to have transplants, coming from wherever to watch their team, basically. And they better have a retractable roof.
Exactly. It's going to be super hot over there. 24 Hours says the whole Oakland team gets it besides Andrews. Yeah, Elvis Andrews. Golden Halo goes to SilSeth. I actually have, Yvette, an award for that. I got to post it. We're looking for a cut scene from Chase to do that for us, but I do have a special award that we're going to give out. I'll probably post it after the game. So Madi says doubleheaders tomorrow. And then they said I can't hear James. It might be that this one's the only live one. So you might have to share it. Yeah, we'll just have to share this one. So pop that one over there. I think it's on the settings, dude. That's cool right there. You can talk into that one. Go for it.
Chase Sethlick was outstanding tonight, Debbie says. Yvette saying Squid goes deep, and that was unbelievable. You mentioned when he swings above the belt buckle, it doesn't work out. Well, got a fastball, middle in, or middle and down the plate and a little high. He was able to drive it, and that's what in New York he was trying to do, even with the advantage of Yankee Stadium. But he just couldn't get it going. Again, he should be a line drive hitter. We've all said that. We've all thought that.
And that was a line drive home run, but just hit straight up in the air. Let's see.
Todd doesn't want to share his microphone. Bad, just bad.
Whatever, dude. So you can't really hear James. Yeah, we know.
Right
we know.
now.
We're sharing the mic. Stop it.
Yvette saying, no, don't change the intro is working. It's true. It's like, you can't really mess with it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
what about last year? That doesn't make sense.
Chase. That's Chase right there.
Yeah, Chase saying it was most definitely not the drummers. So, yeah, they had the drummers going. So people saying, Jim saying, yeah, I can hear myself just a little more.
Talk a little bit more.
Matt is saying, Fletcher is injured, I guess. Angel's grandma wondering what we're all wondering. When are the Astros going to start losing? They are getting on my nerves. And before, or when I did my pregame show, they were already up 5-0 in the first in our nation's capital. It was just horrible. They keep winning. I think they've won their 11th straight game.
Yeah.
And they're on their way right now, unfortunately. Dan Rios saying you can't see him, can't hear him.
He's popping in.
I'm right here. Manuel Jimenez saying Marsh has been great on defense, too. When he threw out that runner, that was amazing because I didn't think Andrews was going to go. But he kind of thought, well, maybe I can test him because I don't know his arm. And he really did it, and he got him. What was it? Need another microphone. Mic not plugged in.
Yeah, we're going to get into that one.
Fernando's going to call. Rally James, I think I'm here now.
Well, this is Fernando right now. We're going to go the Halo honk line a little early. Are you honking your honk right now? You're on the Halo honk line.
Viva Los Angelitos!
Fernando!
Boys, I am COVID in the clear, and I have just closed on the house, so I am super excited to finally get back on the pod. Dude, what is going on with the Angels? I mean, guys, a 11th round draft pick just won his first game in his first attempt. This is the same farm system, guys, that like 3 years ago had guys like Taylor Cole and Dylan Peters, and these were the guys we were supposed to be excited about. God damn it, in 2016, we were excited about a guy named Jet Bandy. And all of a sudden, we have 11th round draft picks pitching like gosh darn studs. Guys, this is Angels baseball. I said last year that we were just going to miss the playoffs last season. I was a little off on that. We missed the playoffs like the gosh darn Titanic. The season split in half. The band played till the very last moment, but it was a sad year for us. But, guys, I did say last year that I firmly believe that the Warriors would be back this season, and hey, it's archived there. People can go back. I said those exact words, and it looks like the glory days might be back again, guys.
They might be, and we were talking today, like we hope that it's playoff or bust. We hope that this team can make a postseason run, because right now, for them to be getting everyone's hopes up right now would really suck if we did not make the postseason. Like, they've got to do it now. They look really strong. I mean, Perry's done a magnificent job so far. Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, no, sorry. I think you cut off for a second.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
What I was just going to say was, as a rebuttal was, I mean, the crazy thing here is that, like, honestly, we're at some point there will be somewhat of a collapse. I mean, baseball is a long season, right? It's a marathon, not a sprint. So at some point there will be somewhat of a collapse. But the good news is right now the Angels are in a position where they're making enough headway where we might be able to afford a collapse and be okay. You know, there's a team that sucks approximately like 60 miles north, and that team always seems to collapse around August and get hot again in October. So I'm kind of hoping that that's around the time we get our collapse, and I'm hoping that we're all good come the playoffs, because at some point we will cool down, but if we heat up at the right moment, it won't matter.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, like it's, you know, like we're going to just kind of have to weather the storm, take one series at a time, because even they mentioned it tonight that, you know, the Angels have only lost 2 series and tied 1. The rest they've won. So we keep it going like that, we're playoff bound.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? Right now, the Angels are beating the teams they need to beat. Literally, I mean, one of the series we lost was to the Orioles. Can you imagine if we would have won that series against a very beatable team? Obviously, we can't live in the past, but we'd be having a conversation about the Angels losing a single series.
Yep.
Yeah. Go ahead, Fernando.
No, James, go ahead.
Go ahead. You got it.
I was just going to say, I mean, man, it feels good right now to be an Angels fan, and I get it. Everyone's saying that. We're all hyped. We're all excited. But once again, we're now in the middle of May, and we're having a conversation that in years past we weren't having.
Yeah, I mean, I'm taking it one game at a time. I think the social way, and I just don't want to get ahead of myself. I think what we talked about in the podcast, basically saying, hey, I'm going to take it one series at a time, you know, beat our division opponents, and then see how we do against, you know, the AL East, the other AL East teams. You know, we got the Blue Jays coming up and the Yankees and all that, and the Yankees are really good right now, so I think they're 24-8 after tonight. And I'm just hoping against those teams that we could hold our own. But for right now, got to take care of the division. We have, Oakland twice in the next couple of weekends, and, you know, we'll see what happens. I don't want to peak too soon, or I don't want to think too soon. I think if I was, 15 years younger, I'd be like, yeah, we're going to the World Series. You know, sometimes you see that in the comments or whatever. I'm saying, hey, there's, 4 months left. Let's just get to the postseason any way we can.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I'm definitely not calling for a World Series run anytime soon. But what I am saying is, in Perry we trust. I mean, I said it on the Twitter. I said it on our Twitter, and I think it got 18 likes in the first 5 minutes, where I just said, this is an 11th round draft pick. In Perry we trust. I mean, it just gets me excited for the days of Bachman and Kai Busch. If this is what we're getting out of an 11th rounder.
Yeah, exactly. That it's only going to get better from here. That's why I think.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? And man, I hope one day we get to have Perry on, even for 5 minutes. One thing I really want to know, if I could pick Perry's brain and ask him one question, I want to ask him, when you took this job, how fully aware were you that Billy Epler's guys were going to pan out within the next year or two. I mean, it seems like Perry kind of knew because he didn't trade any of those guys. He just rode with it. That's why last year we were scratching our heads like, dude, why aren't you signing any of these, pitchers? Or why aren't you signing Trevor Bauer? Maybe it's because Perry knew.
Yeah, maybe he's a pitching guru. Who knows?
I mean, when an 11th rounder comes out there and impresses like he did tonight, and I get it, I'm not getting too far ahead of us. I mean, this is game one of his career. Beginner's luck. Maybe they didn't have the film on him. Who knows? But, I mean, the last time one of our pitchers made a debut against the A's and dominated, his name was Shohei Ohtani. Now we have another guy who maybe won't be Shohei Ohtani, but it's always encouraging when a guy can come up to the majors and mow their lineup against any lineup. It doesn't matter if this is a weaker A's team. It's still a major league lineup, and the A's still tend to find ways to compete, whether they're, dwindled down or not.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally agree. But
well, I don't want to clog up the phone lines, but James and Todd Lodge, you guys have a great night. Viva Los Angelitos, boys.
All right, sounds good.
All right, Fernando. Congratulations again.
Thank you, buddy. All right, take care, guys.
All right, that was Fernando right there. Let's get back into some of these comments here. If you can, right here. Go for it.
Marie saying Astros in first place. It makes her sick. I think it makes all of us sick.
Absolutely.
Matt Badingo saying, I think Todd killed the second mic. He only wants people to hear him and not the other person.
Jerk. Whatever.
Jacob says, everybody needs to grow full beards. It'll take me about 3 or 4 years.
Me too.
I'd have to do the Forrest Gump route. Marie saying, we cannot hear you at all. That's probably from the past.
Yeah.
Velasquez, Iron Giant 56 saying, Velasquez has been bringing the power lately.
I don't know about that. I think he's making contact. If he makes contact, we don't need him to bring the power. But, hey, if he can go deep every now and then, that's not bad.
Yeah. You're not expecting a lot of power there. Don Hammond saying, when are we going to start going with a 5-man rotation? Though great debut from the new pitcher, though another quality start in my opinion, and Perry stay bringing up guys so fast, feel like he could be rushing.
He's getting your feet wet.
And I kind of like that, especially against, let's just be honest, with Oakland's lineup. There's not much there. They traded away their power, basically.
Yeah.
So this is kind of a good way to get the feet wet there.
It's definitely not what Joe did last year with Detmers, where he threw him in the fire against freaking a red-hot Houston and the Dodgers back-to-back. I mean, this is the lineup that you'd want him to get a start against, or Diaz to get a start against the Rangers or the A's. This is what you want to tune up your stars with, or your kids. You don't want to be throwing them in the fire against the Dodgers. That you want to have at least a few innings in their belt before they do that. So here's Jim. Oh, Jim's right there.
Jim Watt. This is a great stat here, or interesting stats that were posted on SilSeth's fastball at 60 miles per hour and splitter, slider, curve, less than 20%. Sounds like a Nolan Ryan pitching selection, but the thing is with Nolan Ryan, it seemed like it was 80% fastball, and that's why he had so many walks. I know he had a lot of strikeouts, but he had a lot of walks. Mm-hmm. Matt Badingo saying, what? Murray, I can't hear you, LOL. Dan Rio saying, fix the mics.
Man, what the hell is going on?
Can't have a good night. Maybe that was earlier, though. Yeah. Don saying, but we needed that win for sure. Let's keep it rolling. Grillmaster saying, Astros are cheating to win. I don't know about that. Dylan Ortega saying, also, Astros are playing against East teams now. We better get wins in those series. Mm-hmm. Yeah, who knows? Yvette saying Kumar who?
Oh, Kumar.
Harold Kumar who? Raleigh Chris mentioning I predicted Chase SilSeth will go 6 innings, scoreless innings, like either 1 or 3 hits allowed. I know this guy. He's very good. He's been following me ever since he got drafted. He will be here soon, he mentioned to Raleigh Chris.
Let me just say something there.
Yeah.
He used his powers, bro. He used his powers, and Raleigh Chris, look, All I'm saying is, dude, if you got these predictions, man, I'm going to steal you and we're going to go to Vegas and put some money on this, because if you called the 6th inning tonight, dude, man, I'm telling you.
Stop. Stop, Rally Chris. Jacob saying in call. Oh, no, that's not right. Yvette saying no, Patrick Harris. Dylan Ortega saying, LOL, I meant Astros are playing East teams.
Oh, that sucked.
That suck. Yeah, we got to see when they play New York. Neil Patrick Harris, Yvette says about Jacob. Jacob also saying this guy using a 90s Motorola flip phone. He's on the road, man, and wherever he is, Texas, it's a lot of dead areas, I'm understanding.
Yes.
Past times mentioning, I think Fernando wants us to start to suck. This team might have a few spots where we lose a few in a row here and there, but I don't see a collapse unless we can't stay healthy. Jacob saying, sounds like he also is talking through a potato. Yeah, I don't know. Yvette saying, Matt, yes, number of pitches was also, or MPH was in the movie. Oh, yeah, Aaron Kumar, never mind. Rally Chris saying this, that last time an Angel made his Major League debut and went 6 scoreless innings was Jarrett Weaver when he did that back in his rookie season of 2006.
2006, yeah.
Matt saying time's up. Nah. Stabilis looks like crying. Jacob says, John Warford, everyone. Where is John Warford? Matt saying, is Fernando becoming the grill master now? No.
Dude, no grill masters hate tonight. All he's saying is, James!
Yeah. Randy saying, this team is legit. It's okay to get excited, folks. We are fans after all. We're not playing these games. Yeah. Jacob saying 2 minutes is up. He's part of us. Yvette saying the Angels are winning without the help of Ohtani and Trout. Just for tonight. Let's see how the doubleheader goes.
Oh, they're not liking the collapse stuff.
Yeah, Angels grandma saying there will not be a collapse. My Angels will make the playoffs. Let's go Angels. Oh, wow. She's always positive. Oh, she's kind of realist too, but nah. Manuel Jimenez saying, man, the Rays just beat the Blue Jays. Whoever thinks is a huge contender for the World Series. So what does that say about the Angels beating the brakes off of them?
It's hard to say, man. That's a divisional opponent. They're going to be beating on each other all year, dude, no matter what. But yeah, the Rays, those were 2 good quality wins. Yeah,
no doubt. Don saying, we just got to keep taking care of business and win. Can't worry about the Astros. I mean, they're hot, plain and simple.
Jacob.
You tell them, Grandma, Jacob mentions. Randy saying, but Trout's been hot as of late, so we'll see. Jacob saying, all right, in the call. Rally Chris saying, oh, God. What do you think about this last week? Diaz threw 5 scoreless innings. Detmers threw a no-hitter. SilSeth threw 6 scoreless innings. Looks like Angels finally developing a young starting pitching core.
Now, real quick, what I want to piggyback off that, Rally Chris, is this. If you look at the reason why these Angel pitchers are having success, it has to do a lot with the way that they're bringing the pitches to home plate. They're doing it very fast. They're working fast. They're not doing slow stuff. And that's a product of Matt Wise. Matt Wise wanted these guys to kick it up a notch, pitch faster than the pitch timer, get in there, throw strikes, be aggressive. That's been their MO since spring training. And you can just see that when Matt Wise took over for Dick Picks, this team has changed and developed into a strike-throwing team as last year went on. And then this year, they are really proving that they have control. And that is the biggest thing so far, is everyone in that bullpen has pretty goddamn good control right now. They are one of the least, as far as pitching staffs, they're leading the league in least amount of walks, or they're second. So they're doing a hell of a job right now, and that's something we could not say about this rotation or bullpen for quite some time.
Yeah, Jacob mentioning we are going to be the champs.
Oh, wow.
Yvette saying James is right. 1 game at a time. It's not over until it's over. Channeling her own Yogi Berra. Randy saying divisional champs, calling it. Raleigh Chris also saying also Angels lead the league with shutouts in
That's
the majors.
crazy.
And we would never think that compared to the last several years. Try to hear saying we are beating subpar teams. The test will come when we play the better teams. Teams need to stay focused. Jacob saying, is this Grillmaster on the phone? It was Fernando, our own Fernando.
Yes.
Dylan Ortega saying, these draft picks are not busts. Let's go. Don is saying, at Try to Hear, 100% correct. We got to answer the bell when it comes.
Absolutely.
Randy saying, I'm starting to think Matt Wise would be a good successor to Madden next season.
Ooh.
And, we were kind of talking about that. If somehow this team doesn't make the playoffs, what route would you go for a manager?
Well, I was thinking the unpopular Bobby Valentine, but right now, I mean, Matt Wise should be considered. He's taken his pitching staff to another level, I think. And then Perry, with his talent on scouting and his guys underneath him that are obviously bringing great pitching to this franchise. So right now, there's a lot of good to be seeing out of this team. I'm honking myself every game that they come out and they play good. And to get another shutout, James, is very exciting. I know we're pumping the brakes, but I'm honked. I'm honking those honks. I'm like, oh yeah. Ohtani, oh! So we'll talk to Roger what he thinks about tonight's shutout because, man, this is another donut for them tonight. I mean, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, definitely feels good. Jim saying they better get to the postseason this season. I seem to recall a popular player's contract is up after this season, and another popular player has an opt-out clause at the end of this year, FYI. Raleigh Christine Sam Backman went 4 scoreless innings, retiring 12 of 13 batters on 33 pitches today. That's efficiency. It was his second start in Double-A. Jacob saying bye, Fernando. Badingo saying, well, Mateo must be a happy camper right now. His favorite team, the Warriors, just beat the Grizzlies and will move on to the Western Conference Finals, if anyone cares. Randy says, Velasquez is now a power guy. Jesus, it was one effing home run. I can cuss, right?
Yeah, you can.
Oh, okay.
You can.
Randy's saying if Velasquez is a power guy, then Fletch is a Frank Thomas.
That's a small Frank Thomas.
A little hurt.
Yeah, the little hurt. Fletch is puny. Maybe he is the. He stole that one from James. Go ahead, Badingo.
Matt saying he nor Wade are power hitters, but they do have speed, which I really like at fast times. And we mentioned that. I said, this year's team compared to last year's, Madden didn't have those speed guys. Now we had those speed guys, and they're playing 1985 ball on the way, where they're taking extra bases, stealing bases, going first to third and second to home and all that jazz. So it's really nice to see. Jim saying I sound better now. Yeah, I hope. Jacob saying, who's getting cowbell next Friday? I am avoiding going Friday, or I'm going to listen to the game or something. I don't want to be there for that. And then Saturday is Cowboy night. Country night. Well, bring your cowboy hats. There's going to be a concert, so if you like country, that's your night. Randy's saying, my birthday is in December. That's why we went to
Jeez, I wonder who he's taking a shot at right there. Here's one other thing I want to mention about tonight, too. I thought defensively they were solid in the infield. A lot of ground balls tonight, a lot of easy outs. Walsh with a great play, picking balls at first. Rendon played a good defense. I thought Taylor Wade and Velasquez were, again, impressive up the middle. So you're getting all these contributions, and lo and behold, bro, he catches a no-hitter, he catches a shutout, and he catches, a 1 or 2 run game? Wallach, 3 for 3 in wins. Should we be starting him a little more?
Should we be DFAing Suzuki? I wonder if Madden would do that, but I don't know. Grillmaster saying the darnest thing. I predicted the Angels to win game 1 of this series, and I was right. The earth is shaking. Grillmaster got a prediction right. He called a win, and it happened. Well, that's self-love, I guess.
Look at Randy.
Randy's saying, I'm scared, Todd. Jim's saying, odds at Caesars Palace, Las Vegas, 30-1 for the Angels. To go all the way.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know about this is the first time we've, been with those odds, though, in a long time. Grillmaster saying, is my shirt here, Todd?
Yes, it sure is. It's right here. It hasn't been shipped yet. It will be. Calm your tits.
Grill, can I take it? I mean, it ain't gonna fit. I'm just gonna hang it up.
We had a real busy week, dude, so I didn't get to ship out anything. So yours and Nate's stuff's coming in on Monday, dude. So it's there.
Grillmaster saying, I don't see it yet. It's right here. I might take it home. Be a good boy. No, Yvette saying at Fast Times, yes. Been what mean is the team isn't solely dependent on them. Grillmaster saying you can't DFA me. I'm not DFAable.
Oh God.
Randy saying I think we can make a DFA happen. I'm gonna lay low on that. Randy saying sweeping Oakland. By the way, settle
James
down,
Lodge.
Rally. James Lodge.
How would that sound?
I don't even. I'm losing my
right.
voice just now. Hey, you guys.
Should I do a quick lodge?
You do what you do.
All right, let me do a lodge segment because before we take any phone calls, when if we finish up these comments, we are going to get into a quick Roger Lodge segment right here. He's going to be coming in for AM 830. Is it, James?
I think so.
Okay.
Let me press this button. Or wait, I'll.
Yeah. Hold on. Let's check out Roger. He's going to come in here with his segment here.
Hey, what's up, Halo Nation? It's Roger Lodge from the Sports Lodge on Angels Radio.
Sorry, Roger. This is my show now. Hey guys, it's Roger Lodge. It's AM 830, and I get my little time on this little dog and pony show to promote my show, which is The Real Show, which started off in Talk Soup on Entertainment Tonight. They only wish they could be as good as Talk Soup. And then you had Blind Date, and then you had John Stamos with my New York Yankees jersey, as I wore it on the show as I wanted the Olsen twins to sit on my lap at some point. But that's a story for another day. So what we're going to do here on the AM 830 broadcast is talk about Angels baseball and SilSeth. SilSeth, the Sloth, as I like to call him, earned his way up to the majors tonight by pitching against the Anuses up in Oakland. And Oakland lost tonight in front of nobody, and that's a good thing because they're going to be in Vegas. And it's going to be Viva Las Vegas with John Stamos someday, rolling craps behind the stadium and other things that we do behind closed doors or in the back alleys of some seedy areas in the Las Vegas area. But that's a story for another day, James. And now that I have the real James in studio, we're going to be playing replays of UCLA basketball. We're going to be talking Dodger baseball with Kirk Gibson's home run played on replay. And then we're also going to talk about the greatness that is Chavez Ravine, my favorite stadium, a.k.a. the house that McCourt built that he still makes money off of after selling the team. And then we'll get into some Angels baseball. We'll talk about some sort of Sil Sloth guy getting a shutout up in the anus territory of Oakland. Back to you, Todd.
Oh, thanks.
Man,
What a great endorsement for his show.
that guy.
Yeah, he's not, Roger. He's got an award I heard for later on after the game. Check our page out because he gave me permission to post something. So
I really want to see that. Jim saying they are now winning without Adele. Hello from the other side. That's a clue. Leave him in Salt Lake City.
Ooh,
I don't know, man.
hot take.
Yeah, or trade him to Cincinnati. Badingo saying, okay, Fast Times. And Master, you guys play nice now. Whatever. Yvette, if you don't mind me asking, Todd, has baby Olivia arrived?
Dude, she is right now. She's hitting as consistent as Adele. She's a 4A player right now. She has not arrived on the scene yet. She is pushing the limit to where I think the final day is this Wednesday coming up. She meets for the final time. My daughter will be full term, and then they're going to make the decision most likely to induce her, to give her the poke of doom, and then we'll hopefully see a baby sometime between Wednesday and Friday, hopefully. So that's the hope right there.
Hope it all works out smooth. Iron Giant 56 says, we had a 22-year-old pitch a no-hitter and a 21-year-old throw a one-hit over 6 innings in the span of 3 games. And I'll tell you, that's if that's the progress coming up, I'm really looking forward to that. Grillmaster mentioning Matt Wise, wisest pitching coach we've ever had. I think Bud Black will have a word with you about that. Jacob saying Wallach deserves or needs some credit, and how. I think he really does.
He sure does.
Randy saying trade Adele now while he's got some value left before he plays us out of any decent trade. Do you see that happening?
I think what it is if they're able to get whatever they can for right now, there still is a ceiling for him, because if he fails again this season, his trade value goes way down. So you either say, okay, he's tearing it up in Salt Lake, let's trade him now, and another team will say, well, hey, when he reaches our major league club, he'll tear it up. Or do you wait and take the gamble and think, let's insert him back into the lineup, and what if he starts hitting? It's either going to be we'll keep him now or we're showing him off for another team. And right now, like, if Ward keeps hitting, he pretty much X'd himself out, in my opinion. And then you could put a 4th outfielder out there that you're not paying much money to, that you don't have such high hopes for, that's just a good fill-in defensively and with occasional pop. You don't need an Adele to be the next big thing, because you already got Ward filling there. Marsh is turning into something, and of course you got that number 27 dude in center.
Boy, and you can't really have him as a DH either, Adele, because of his swing and miss ratio.
And Ohtani.
And Ohtani you have there, of course. You can't play him. You can't have him play outfield. So it's kind of like he's the outman out. You want me to read Grill?
Yeah, I'll go right here.
I'll go right there. Rally Chris saying Angels have a 4.5 game lead for the first wild card spot. It's too early.
Way too early.
Just got to keep winning.
Get to the next
Yeah,
one.
screw you. Screw you, Rally. That's. I hate looking at the standings already, especially the wild card.
Yeah, it's a little
Dylan Ortega saying winning the division by 3 games ahead of the Astros. He predicts. Yvette saying at Fast Times, hopefully you had a.
2 or 3 good. Oh wait. Oh.
Hopefully you had a rewrite. Okay. Grillmaster saying we've beaten good teams, beating Tampa Bay or Tampon Bay 2-3. Randy saying I'd even replace Madden if we win it all. I don't know about that, but yeah. Matt saying with who at Fast Times? Matt Miles saying let's go Angels. Hello, Matty Matt. I think you were here last week sometime. Yvette saying at Fast Times release Maverick on Grillmaster. Just kidding.
Right, his dog.
Try to hear saying Jose Mota was the jinx. He can suck it. I think it was more pool holes, but I still like Jose Mota. But I haven't heard him this year because he's on the other side of town. Randy saying Matt Wise or Mike Smith. I don't know. Grillmaster saying you're honking, Todd. I thought that makes you horny. Or is that Roger when you're thinking about Ohtani? Dylan saying good night. Jaime Reyes saying who's pitching tomorrow. ESPN is saying one thing. I was saying this earlier. Okay. At 1:00 it's Jonathan Diaz, and then at 6:00 it's Michael Lorenzen, and then Sandoval for the last one on Sunday. Grillmaster saying trade. For Mahe and Castro, so Adele goes to Cincinnati. Randy saying, small ball all day, having speed on the bases is fucking gold. And how? Grillmaster saying, maybe Mustakis for a power bat. I don't think we need a third baseman, honestly. Jim saying, respectfully disagree on Jose Mota, class act gentleman, in my own opinion, and I think the same way. Yvette saying, do you guys think that Fletch lost his spot?
I agree on that. I think Fletch right now has to earn it back, but of course he'll get the green light to start as soon as his rehab's over. He's just the contract dictates he's gonna be in there. But the way guys like Wade is hitting, and if Velasquez by the time Fletch comes back is hitting 240, 250, I think Madden would take that any day. If these guys like Wade, I mean, you look at Duffy's making a rehab assignment. You got to fit Duffy in there too at some point. So you've got all these players that are going to be vying for time and for play. It's going to be hard for Joe to come up with a decision where to put these guys.
Matt on the bandwagon of liking Jose Mota. I think a lot of people do. Jim saying conquer on defense everywhere. That's true. Randy saying, I think if Velasquez keeps it up, I think his days in Halo Red is over. Rally Chris saying, Todd, what do you think of the NFL opener of Russell Wilson going back to Seattle to face the Seahawks as a Denver Bronco?
I think the NFL hates the Seahawks. That's just my opinion because they don't even allow like any time to go by Russell to have a start or two. They're just like, hey, face your old team in your old stadium. And then, suck it, Seattle. You got no quarterback. And that's our fault. We have Geno Smith and stupid Drew Lock. He sucks. So, it's going to be terrible. I'm predicting 3-14, 4-13 for us.
Yeah. Randy mentioning, Matt saying, maybe move Fletcher to the outfield. I don't think so. That's not going to work. Randy saying, especially with Stefanik ready to come up. I'm kind of waiting for him, but I think another domino has to fall for Stefanik to come up.
Well, here's the thing. Stefanik might be a trade piece. I hate to say it. He may never even see Angel Red during the regular season for this season because, he might be a valued piece that somebody else wants. If you look at our infield, we've got 5 infielders as it is. So where the hell are you going to put them? And you're not going to move a $245 million third baseman either. So, geez, I really think that he might be a showcase for somebody else, and I hate saying it, but guys like him, Suarez, Canning, who were we talking about earlier on the staff, Adele. I wouldn't buy homes in the Anaheim area. I'm just saying that right now. Jaime Becerra, these guys could be traded by the deadline, and it's just sad, but it could be that way because of the depth we have and the youngsters coming up.
It's the business of the game, and it's unfortunate for some people. Grillmaster saying, start Wallach, the pride of my Cal State Fullerton Titans. So him over Stassi, no. Randy saying, Trout, Marsh Ward, why would you want Fletch out there? Trouter here saying, Moda left us for the evil empire. He jumped ship, and he did not trust our team. I don't know. He was awesome, but he's a Dodger, so it's complicated. True. Yeah, that's true. But, if you don't hear him, then he doesn't speak in your mind. So that's for me. Grillmaster saying, gotta ship the shirt by next Friday. I move out of my apartment next Friday. I can help you out with that. Where do you live? Hey, hit me up on the DM. I'll come deliver it tomorrow. Matt is saying, is it a size medium? I'll take it off of him. Hey,
XL.
Whoever, it's extra large. Whoever wants it, come get it. I'll give you the Addy. Anthony Grillmaster saying Anthony Pujols even had 2 hits. I'm still waiting to hear the Redone sucks. Well, you read it. It was one of the first comments today. Yvette saying, great point at Fast Times about, I think, the outfield. Danny mentioning, what a game. I was there live.
What was the actual attendance, Danny? Because it looked like they actually had one of their biggest crowds of all.
They said, I think Gooby mentioned it was 17,000.
Wow.
Hey, Matt Grillmaster says, hey, babe, I'm John Stamos. Badingo saying, make sure to have water with you when you do the Todd Lodge. And how? I got the water here. Jim saying, Jose left because he paid his dues. RD too cheap with Jose and Victor. Don't blame either for leaving. And you have to remember, Manny Mota was a big part of the Dodgers in the 70s. And when his son goes back there, it all makes sense. Randy mentioning who got Nacho Night.
Oh, that was the entire Oakland hitting staff tonight.
Yeah, when you think about it, only Elvis Andrus had a hit. Liriano had a walk. Kemp had a walk, and that was pretty much it. Grillmaster saying, yes, it is. The John Stamos.
God.
That's scary. Louis saying, LOL, best part of the show, Tot Lodge. You better believe it. Have mercy. Randy doing his Uncle Jesse. Grillmaster saying John Stamos is probably looking for some women at the back of the stadium in Las Vegas.
Well, sometimes Lodge just likes to wear panties, you know. He does those fishnet stockings like Oscar De La Hoya. So if you ever want to see
saw that.
if you ever want to turn your stomach, just Google Oscar De La Hoya fishnet stockings.
When you lose your credibility and your man card in one picture.
And still are worth millions upon millions.
Chavez, Latrine, Grillmaster saying,
That's John Stamos.
Jim saying, does John Stamos ride Purple Stingray with a sissy bar down Catella too?
Maybe.
Grillmaster saying, Jonathan Diaz pitches in game 1, Michael Lorenzen in game 2. Okay. Matty Matt saying, who would you rather have, Dallas McPherson or Joe Odell? LOL. I think I would trade Dallas McPherson, but before he came up. You remember that trade you always talk about with Florida?
With Florida, yeah.
Yeah. Anthony saying, hey, you're doing a great job. Thank you very much. Randy says Adele right away. Badingo saying, I guess Olivia doesn't want my Patriots one.
No, she doesn't.
Randy saying Reds want SilSeth and Adele for Castro.
Oh. I wouldn't throw him SilSeth, man. I'd throw him a couple other pitchers before that.
You want Suarez?
Yeah.
He's got a lot of potential. Try to hear saying Adele is the new Crash Davis from Bull Durham. Only does well in the minors.
Wow.
Badingo saying we'll give them Rengifo instead.
That's good.
I would do it. This got to be like the video game and just put whatever out there. Andre Rivas and Drizzle, my nizzle. Let that baby up. What a performance by the rookie. Grillmaster saying one guy you wouldn't expect much of to be a 4 outfielder, but is good for defense and a little pop. Jose Rojas.
That's not a bad move.
He is injured, but he will be back. Future 4th outfielder. And they did that this year, by the way. Don saying, yeah, it's starting to look more and more like Adele could be moved for pitching. Kind of the odd man out. Grillmaster saying, who's Maverick? Find out. Jacob saying, Jose Hot Sauce. Randy saying, Maverick is your daddy.
Damn. Wow.
Grillmaster saying, what do we do with Matt Duffy? Now, I think he'll be back, but maybe at the next homestand, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Randy saying it's almost feeling like the mid-2000s pitching staff where the guys are trying to go out there and one-up the guy prior. It pushes them to want to do well. Now, I think the only thing is with those mid-2000 guys, a lot of them came over free agency. They're already veterans, Escobar, Colon, Silly. Badingo saying, should we get a third baseman to replace Rendon at third? His glove is there, but the bat is starting to slip up again. No.
I just don't think we have the capital to do that, to add more payroll. I think it's going to be something where we're going to have to just ride them out to see if this team continues to win, and that's the only thing we could do right now. Manny says, I hope we have Thor pitching at least one game shading the Dodgers in June when we face the Dodgers. I've yet to see him pitch this in person. Well, Manny, if you haven't, you need to go see him pitch. He is something to see in person.
Maddie saying, or Jim saying, Maddie exactly. Randy saying to Badingo, unfortunately, Rendon isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Grillmaster says, you have horse cock lock for your quarterback. Well, that's just disrespectful to use Manny Matt's words. Don Hammer saying, I just hope he doesn't platoon Walsh when Duffy comes back. I don't think he will. McPherson and Dell, the same.
The same.
Still the same, yeah. Badingo saying maybe he and Otani could split the DH.
No way.
No, you don't want Otani out of the lineup at any rate. Rally Chris saying, speaking of Canning, he had a setback today. I don't know if you saw that, Todd.
Did not.
We were all focused on things. Grillmaster saying Jaime is our only long relief guy here unless you bring back Suarez and only use him in the pin.
Well, we were just talking about that earlier. If it gets later in the season and you need a long guy, remember Chris Rodriguez is going to be taking his August rehab stint, and if he's all good, he'll be ready to go for September. So you have Chris Rodriguez who could easily slide into that to that long man role, and who knows, Sam Bachman could be there. There's a lot of different things that there's options, bro. There's options all over the place.
Feels good to have options. I'm speaking from experience. Grillmaster saying 1.980 RA for Jaime, 1-0 record. Got to keep him, but that could be trade bait. Grillmaster replying to me saying, I live on planet Earth. Sure, it's mine.
Oh, look at Jacob.
A medium, Jacob says. What are you, 12? Randy saying, Rendon sucks dick. Badingo saying, I hear him, but he speaks Spanish. Don't understand him. Randy saying attendance in Oakland beefs up to tenfold. When a good team is in town, you should see when the Yankees in Boston comes, they get about 30,000. Grillmaster saying we kept the succubus Liriano in check tonight. Let's do it again tomorrow, twice. Grillmaster saying I never remembered McPherson. Thank God. Who did we trade him for? We didn't.
Well, shout out to Fast Times. He could have been qualified to be a Jet because he had mono. Remember?
Matty Matt saying at Grillmaster for Troy Gloss SMH. Still hated that trade.
I agree.
Grillmaster saying my dad's name is not Maverick. Grillmaster saying
Grillmaster's
dad is Hank Hill. I love that by Jacob. Jim saying keep Rodon, and there's really no other option. Grillmaster saying Thor pitching makes me Thor just thinking about it. Can't be a Thor lose. Oh my God. Randy saying canning with a setback. That's nothing new, and that's unfortunate. Grillmaster saying Chris was good last year. Jim saying name a better second baseman that's available out there. Honestly.
Yeah,
Troutmaster saying Trout. Excuse me. Trouty here saying long guy. That's what she said. Grillmaster saying I'm an XL. I'm 21. Wow. We're going places. Badingo saying okay. We'll keep Rendon in the lineup. Then hopefully we don't see Anthony Pujols in the next 4 years. That's the maybe unfortunate thing, but let's try to think positive, and that's tough. Jacob says, Thor's music is epic. It's like he's getting ready for a battle.
Exactly. That's what it's supposed to be.
Grillmaster saying, my dad's name isn't Hank. You should watch King of the Hill. It's on Hulu.
Yes.
Randy saying, I can probably name 23rd basemen who hit better than Rendon. His defense has never been the question, but that's not what we're paying him for. Grillmaster saying, for real, I'm 21 years old. Try to hear saying, James is getting more good airtime tonight. He's going to fall asleep with a boner. What? Hold everything. Grillmaster saying, did Todd not think that when I met him on opening night?
I don't know.
Grillmaster saying, or either you, James. I don't know what age you are, buddy. You can be whoever you are.
Oh, by the way, we'll have like about 5-10 more minutes of the show, but if you want to call in one more time, 714-912-2877. 714-912-2877.
Yes, and Randy says Grillmaster is still a baby. Jacob, you keep putting the one behind the two, Grillmaster. That's great. Oh, Jacob. Grillmaster saying, damn, try to hear a nice roast on James. I think he roasted you too. Grillmaster keeps implying that he's 21, for real. Badingo saying, oh, good. Grillmaster can now buy us all beers now. Jim says, name two better third basemen. Be specific now. Who? Grillmaster also saying, I'm putting the two behind the one. What?
Well, all I'm going to say to Jim is you got Machado, you got Donaldson, Arenado, Chapman. There's a few because, Rendon's regressed. But are they available? No. I think you got to ride them on that contract, and you got to see what they can do. So, he says Arenado, Bregman. There's third basemen that can kill the ball. I just think Rendon, if he can just get his head in the game and get consistent, that's going to make this lineup so much better. And if you're expecting the Angels to score 9 to 10 runs against Oakland in this series, it's not going to happen. They're gonna have to win ugly games like this throughout the series to win the series. So I think their best chance at losing is going to be the doubleheader tomorrow, losing one of those two. It's very hard to sweep a doubleheader, so they're going to have to play their asses off tomorrow if they're going to do that. But I think they're going to drop one of them and then win the finale on Sunday. So that's what I got on that.
You could throw Bregman and Devers in there. Devers, by the way, is a free agent. And Jose Ramirez, he just signed back with Cleveland, so it's going to be funny. Jacob mentioning Arenado Bregman. Luis mentioning it's so crazy how much depth we have on this team. It's has now, yeah. It's a total 360 or 180 from last year. Yeah. I don't know my numbers. Yvette saying Dodgers losing 9-7. My mom is pissed.
I think we're happy.
I think Rendon gave a shit. I think if he gave a shit, he would be a better player. Mm-hmm. It's just happy-go-lucky. I don't know. I'm not really banking on him to be anything he doesn't want to be honest with you. Jacob saying one behind the two. Are you slow, Grill Master? Devers has stone hands, Grillmaster says. Grillmaster still implying that he's 21. We're going to have to see some ID, bro. Grillmaster saying can field but can't hit. Walt is saying, or Jim saying, Bregman here, now that would be interesting. I want his stats for sure.
Let's see those papers. Oh, man. What's up, Jack? Jack says cheers.
Cheers, fellas. Grandmaster saying, like Madden, Jacob is brain dead.
Hey, it's a Friday night tonight. Hopefully everyone's throwing back a beer, too. That was a good start for the kid tonight. This is really a good start for the kid getting the victory tonight. It's going to boost confidence. You saw Diaz when he pitched against Washington. It boosted his confidence. We'll see how he does tomorrow. So right now we just gotta keep like the great do you ever hear the quote that Sammy Sosa said one time when they said hey, what do you think about the Cubs winning this season? And they were on a winning streak, and he said we got to keep it the continue. So we got to keep it the continue as the Angels. We got to move forward and win one game at a time, and just oh, screw you, Anthony, fine.
Wow. Yvette does say, can't wait for the Freeway Series. I believe that's June and July.
Yes, it is.
Jack saying we got to win all these games in this series. That's always tough to do. Grandmaster saying cheers. Jacquez. Phone call.
It's the Halo Honk line.
What up, Todd Fox? And James!
What's up, Matty Matt?
What's happening, my man?
Let's find out what's on your honks right now. Can you honk your honks for us as you give us your take?
I'm not honking no honk, man.
Exactly, bro. I'm with you.
You can miss me with that.
Show us your honk.
I'm just calling in, man. No.
Nope.
I'm just calling in. It's Friday, man. Angels won. It's a good day, bro. It's a good day.
And the only thing that makes it better is if the Dodgers lose. So we're hoping for that right now.
My fingers crossed.
Exactly. So what do you think, man? With this team moving forward, one game at a time mentality, because it's so easy to get ahead of ourselves and want this team to be so much better, right?
Absolutely. I mean, I like how we're doing right now. We're not world beaters, but we're definitely putting ourselves on the maps right now. So I like that. I do feel like we're going to sweep Oakland. I might be ahead of myself, but it's just a feeling. It's just a feeling that we're going to sweep the series.
Yeah.
But I like what we're doing so far.
Me too. And if the Angels can keep this up, I mean, it's only going to bring more fans to the stands, give us more hope, and see if we can get into the, the postseason and do some damage, dude. I really think we can.
I hope so, man, because Trout deserves it. And I know the last time he was in the playoffs, he didn't have a good series. I think we lost to Kansas City that year. But I think he redeemed himself. And, yeah, I really think this is going to be our year, man. Whether we win the series, World Series or not, I do think that we're going to make huge progress.
Yeah,
So
Maddie,
far, so
Matt.
good.
Yeah. Hey, how
What's
much
up,
pressure is it sitting next to Todd in this studio? Let me figure this out.
Well, you know what? It depends. When we were doing our regular podcast, it wasn't too much pressure. But when I got on to do the Angels Live, I felt the pressure, man, because I haven't been on never. So it was a lot of pressure.
Hey, man, it's a lot of reading, too, but I don't mind it because he does a lot of the reading all the time, to be honest. Hey, man, it was great to see you that one day. And, hey, what's your prediction for this series, Rally Matt?
For this series against Oakland?
Yeah.
Like I say, I feel like a sweep. But as long as we win the series, that's all that matters.
All right. That sounds good, man.
Hey, crack a beer open, enjoy your Friday, go out and enjoy yourself, you guys, and everybody listening.
All right, bro. Thank you so much. Have a good night, bro. We'll see you tomorrow.
You too, my man. All right, game.
All right, man. See you later, dog.
All right, bro.
Yvette saying, why all the flip-offs and why is there honking going on? Or honking makes me horny, Grillmaster says. Grillmaster is pissing off a lot of people. Jacob saying, hey, Grill, are you cooking any meat this weekend? Is he using charcoal or propane? Jacob saying, I'm going to do a couple of racks of pork ribs in the smoker. Oh, boy.
That sounds good.
Jim Freeway Series, I'm selling my 8 tickets. Drunk Dodger fans, no thank you. I'll just charge him now.
Wow.
That's for sure. Yvette saying, where's the surfer dude now? About, I would say, 10, 20 minutes ago, he started a live video, so he's in space. You know how he is, fast. What's his name? Spicoli. He's just out there, man. And we hope his surfing contest does well.
He might be doing church stuff again.
That was funny. I didn't expect that out of him.
I
But
didn't either.
Luis is saying it was great to see Wallach and Wade talk to SilSeth during that inning. He had runners on first and second. And you always mention that, Todd, with Eric Ibar. And I love that because I did notice that back in the day.
Yeah, Wade did the same thing Ibar used to do. He took the reins and he went up there and he's like, "Let's calm down the pitcher." They went over the scouting report, and Wallach was out there too. They actually took a little bit longer time than the umpire wanted, but hey, they got the words across, and he pitched out of the gym.
Yeah, and let's get to, I think, is always a great thing to say. Yvette saying at gym, home or away. I think he's talking about at the Big A. Grandmaster saying, I'm using utensils to cook food. What? Okay. Jacob says. Jacob saying, I like this. Jacob saying, Big Hammer is probably stoned. Dude, you really don't know, man. You really don't know. I just hope his house is fine. I think we feel awful for those people who lost their homes down in Laguna Niguel, and that's kind of in Hammer's area. Mm-hmm. And that really is unfortunate. Jim saying, hey, Todd, I'll challenge my buffet to Grill Masters. I'll try it.
Hey, his buffet's pretty good, dude. I mean, he makes a really good burrito, and he was making some other sandwiches and stuff, subs. So Grillmaster would have to definitely step up his game because Jim's a veteran, man. He's a crafty veteran, lefty out of the pen. He did a great job, and he always does. He actually serves the ushers out there, the camera guy, anyone that comes by, he hooks them up with food. So if you ever see Big Jim over there in left field in 260, say hi for us over there too. Oh,
Grillmaster saying, I don't think I'm cooking this weekend. Grillmaster saying, I have good sausage. I don't want to know. Jack saying, what section do you guys go to? Phone call.
You're on the Halo honk line.
Yeah, Capella High School.
Is this the home of the leprechauns?
No, Capella Knights.
Leprechauns. So
Todd and James.
Hey, what's poppin', Riley Chris? Hey, how you feeling about the series? Are we sweeping? Or are we taking 3 out of 4? Or are we splitting?
we're taking 3 out of 4 because since that first game, I know it's Blackburn and he's like 4-0, and it's gonna be a tough matchup tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough game, but I think I think what's going to happen is the Angels might put up a few runs against that, so we'll have to see what happens. But what do you think about, first off, can grill number one, and then number two, have you talked to SilSeth personally online at all?
Yeah, I was texting him before and everything.
Okay, but can grill?
No.
What did his sausage taste like, Rally Chris? Have you had his sausage before?
No, I think the only thing he could grill is those socks.
The crispy socks.
I think Rally Chris gets a T-shirt now.
Wow, dude. Chris is coming with the jokes tonight.
That's the Rally Chris we want to see.
Yeah. So have you ever made a road game before?
Nope.
Okay, we got to get you to Oakland, hopefully in September, Chris, because dude, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be no fans left, and we're gonna have a wild time. You could literally, how you jump in the seats that one time on opening day?
Yeah.
You could jump from section to section, dude, just like from row to row, dude. Go all the way down the stands.
If you like doing Mario Kart or Super Mario, you could do that at the Coliseum, man. Oh, goodness. We have some comments coming in, man. Hey, Rally Chris, go ahead.
And here's a stat. Here's a stat I just found right here on Twitter. From 2019 to 2021, the Angels had an 8-team shutout. Only in 2022, we already have 7 shutouts so far.
Damn.
That is progress, and we like to see it. Well, Rally Chris, thank you for calling in, and call back tomorrow for sure. Hopefully after a couple of Angel wins.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do 2 post games or I'm just gonna combine them. Probably combine them into one. Yeah.
All right.
All right, Rally Chris. Later. Oh boy, we got to read these. First of all, Jack, I think we sit all over except really down low and in. I always love sitting in the 420s right behind home plate.
Yeah, what's the lowest?
Do you have a preferred area in reality?
I never sit really in right field pavilion. I'm usually over by Jim in 260 or somewhere on the third base side or first base side. And then if I do when my dad comes, he likes sitting in the 400s right behind home plate to get a good view because his eyesight.
I think that's my thing. Jacob saying Grillmaster has a little smoky. Jack saying gonna try to make it to a game next homestand. Yeah, Friday, Saturday against Oakland, Sunday. Yeah, let me know. Hit me up on DM and let's make it happen. Grillmaster saying the smoke out of my ass. Grillmaster says, wait, no, that's not right. Jacob saying, LOL, the leprechauns of Catella High School.
Everyone knows them.
Badingo saying the home of the leprechaun knights. What? Yeah. Grillmaster saying, Rally, I called this game correctly. You cannot call me out tonight. Ha. You guys fight that out. I don't care. Trout here saying, Rally Chris. Grillmaster saying, F you, Chris. Oh, there's going to be a fight at the Big A. May 18th.
Yep,
May 18th, we got to do a cage match between, Randy's got to come down, and then Grill and Rally Chris. A 3-way cage match. Never seen it before. Jacob saying you probably grill tofu.
Dude, that's the best.
I like tofu, but we'll see. Grillmaster saying we actually do grill tofu here.
Oh, wow.
How did you know? Grillmaster saying I cook chicken and fish. I'd rather have grilled chicken. Jacob saying fucking hippie. Grillmaster saying peace, love, and recycle.
Wow.
420 Jacob says. Jacob also says big gamers favorite time hammer.
Oh my god.
Oh my. Grillmaster saying Night of the Leprechauns. Try to hear saying LOL. Matt saying I will not be there on May 18th finals.
Let's wrap it up.
Before there's a fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, hey, I almost called you Todd Lodge. Todd Fox. Thank you for having me on always and letting me come in here tonight. It's a hot one. Hopefully we can catch some games again, and hopefully life will be great. And I'll be commenting definitely on the post game shows. I think, and I always say this to Todd and whoever else talks about post games. I like people that keep it real. When the Angels aren't doing well, you don't keep it fair weather. You break it down how it's supposed to be, and I really like that. And so I give you credit. You're fighting all these people about not keeping it real, and you keep it real, and that's what I love about the show here. Quickly, Matt Badingo saying, have a good night. Good listening to you and Todd. Share your mic. Jacob saying, smoke my pole, Grill Master. Rally Chris quickly saying, Mike Trout has a Liverpool soccer jersey on today, and he posted a video on Twitter. That's all you, bro. Jacob says, you caught me. Anthony Gonzalez with tears. But I guess because the show's ending. So I'll leave it here. Thank you.
All right. That's going to be the show for tonight. Tomorrow, check in the post game after the doubleheader. We're not going to have one directly after the first game. And like I said, like and subscribe to the podcast. We're going to have a new episode out here in about like 30 or 40 minutes. So if you want to check that out, we did that podcast. Me and James filled in for Fernando. So we have that going, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Until then, guys and gals, have a good night. Go Angels.